What's up, guys? Welcome back to Healthy Recipe. We're going to be using one of my favorite cooking techniques today. We're going to be doing a stir fry on a wok over a flame. I absolutely love cooking that way. It's healthy. We're going to be using a lot of fresh vegetables and some chicken thighs. So let's get right to it. All right, so let's go over our ingredients really quick. We have here about 6 cloves of minced garlic, about a thumb size piece of minced ginger. I have about a cup of carrots I cut into a little bit thicker than matchstick size. I have about 2 cups of white button mushrooms sliced, about 5 or 6 asparagus sprigs. I cut them across like this, just kind of like slice them cross width. I have about a half a red onion diced, 1 small bell pepper minced into small pieces, about a cup of string beans cut crosswise just like the asparagus at an angle. I am using peanut oil to stir fry with. I have a half a cup of chives from my garden, 1 tablespoon of organic Rob's Red Mill flour, so 1 tablespoon of organic flour, soy sauce, a half a lime. I'm using sesame oil as a finishing flavor. I'm using honey as a sweetener instead of sugar. A lot of stir fry places, they actually use sugar, so we're going to use natural honey instead, just a little bit, not a lot. We also have about 2 pounds of chicken thighs. These are cut into about 1-inch cubes, about 2 cups of chopped broccoli, and about 2 cups of cauliflower. So that's basically it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make our marinade. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our sauce and marinade. These will both be used for marinating the chicken and also as a sauce. So we'll do 1 tablespoon, actually 1 ounce of honey, which is about 2 tablespoons. We're going to do about 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, the juice from half 1 lime. We're going to do about 2 ounces of sesame oil. Now we're going to give this a shake, and we're going to put about half of it in our chicken, and the other half we're going to use for the stir fry. Okay, so now I'm going to put this in our chicken. Going to go ahead and mix that in. Okay, so now we're going to set this aside to marinate while we cook off our aromatics and we get our wok going. All right, so first thing we're going to throw in is the garlic and the ginger. Now we're going to start adding some of the chicken. And you want to make sure you don't add all the chicken at once because it will cool your wok down. Okay, so while our chicken is cooking, we're going to create a slurry real quick before adding our vegetables. And this is just to thicken the sauce. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of flour to about 2 tablespoons of water. Just going to mix that in. And this is going to help us to thicken the sauce so it's not runny, so it sticks to the vegetables and the chicken. And this is 1 tablespoon of organic flour. It's not going to add a lot of carbs because this is all we're using for the entire recipe. So it's not a very high carb recipe at all. It barely has any carbs, only from the 2 tablespoons of honey in this. And again, I don't want to add these in too fast because I don't want to cool the wok. If I had a higher flame here, I would be able to do it a lot faster, but this burner is only around 12,000 BTUs. I'm actually going to end up getting one that's much hotter to be able to do these stir fries. If you got a gas stove at home, you don't really have to worry about that. You can pretty much add this stuff pretty fast because it will get really, really hot, your wok. So it won't really cool it off. Now I have to wait till the temperature gets back up and then add some more veggies. Mushrooms and asparagus. Okay, so now we're going to add our broccoli and cauliflower, carrots, Gonna let that heat up a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and add our sauce and our slurry. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add our sauce that we made earlier. And to this, we're gonna add our flour slurry. This is gonna help that sauce stick and become thicker. And mix that through. I can see the sauce getting thicker already. And this is how I like my stir fry sauce. I don't like it to be runny. Just not the same. And that's basically the easiest way to do that, is to add a little bit of flour or baking soda with water and thicken it right up. As you can see, it's now nice and thick. Go ahead and throw our scallions on. Toss it around, then we're gonna go ahead and serve. Not scallions, my bad. I keep getting these two confused. They're chives. They're actually in the family of scallions, but they're quite a bit smaller, thinner. So there is my chicken stir fry made with chicken thighs. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're just gonna go ahead and garnish this off with some sesame seeds, get a little bit of crunch and some texture and make it look nice. And I'm gonna put on a little basil flower for garnish to make it look better. This is from my backyard, actually from my garden, my basil plants. Hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, so we can continue to bring you healthy recipes every week. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. It smells really good. The sesame oil is really coming through on it. This is really delicious. The sesame oil give it an awesome flavor, and it's got a little bit of sweetness. And at the same time, it's got that saltiness and smokiness from the soy sauce. The chicken is really well cooked, and the vegetables are still a little bit crunchy, and the sesame seeds add a nice little crunchy touch to the end. I absolutely love this. I'm a huge fan of these flavors together. Probably one of my favorite styles of cooking, like I said in the beginning. Hope you guys give this technique a try and learn how to use a wok and stir fry. It's just a really simple way to get some great quick recipes together.